Okay, so this is part of our little test. This is some beans that I roasted up, and these are from, it's a small lot, micro lot, so there's, you know, that just means there's not a ton of them. You can't just get this anytime. But I just wanted you to take a look at the, you know, the colors of the beans, how we roast them, and these are relatively fresh. I did this 4 days ago. And so I'm going to make a cup of coffee out of this, and we'll start the test from fresh roasted coffee through other ones. Okay, filter's folded, just fits better. See, it's fits in the cup better. Okay, next I've got to grind the coffee. Okay, so I've ground the coffee. I've got to wet the filter. That'll be the same on all of them. I weighed out. On this one, I'm only doing 12.5 grams of coffee because it's not really a full coffee thing. I just want to have this as an illustration to show you the differences in these coffees, and hopefully it shows up. And get rid of the hot water. So, let's see. This over here. Okay, we're going to tear out the scale, put in the coffee. Let's see how that. I might have to hold that a little closer, but let's see if this works. See how it's sort of mushrooming up? See the little pockets? That's the CO2 gas coming off because it's relatively fresh. And this is the part where it starts to develop its flavors and stuff. You can just see little pockets of it with the air coming. When you have a bigger sample, you get more of that. Okay, so let me finish brewing. Okay, so I just weighed out, this was a pre-ground coffee. It's supposed to be good, don't mind those roosters. It's supposed to be good until 11/20/19. We're only in 4, so we'll see. Okay, so this is a big, well-known company's coffee. I'm not going to get into any of that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's supposed to be good till November. When it was actually made, I don't know. They don't tell you when it was roasted. But let's see how this does. See any mushrooming? No. I already smelled it, you know, when it was just before. And there was like no discernible smells. It really didn't smell great. Got a little fragrance there, but let's finish the pour. Okay, we'll let that finish, and then we'll do the third one. Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick look. These are the beans from a big company. Again, these were done, and it says they're good until November 19 too. The funny part is, these are done by a company that does about 200 million a year, from what I've read, in coffee sales. And let me see if I can find it. Okay, you see that bean right there with the little blowout? That means the heat wasn't done right in the roast. So it blew too much moisture, and it blew the crack out. That was the second one of those that I saw. So I'm gonna grind this up next, and then we'll do the same thing. Oh, here's a fun one. See this one right here? See how it's like hollow? Is what it is. But you can see the difference in the color of these beans too, compared to the ones I roasted. Okay, now for the grinding. We don't need to listen to that. Okay, so here we are again. I ground it. The ground coffee has very little aroma, fragrance. And again, these were all the same amounts of coffee. Everything is the same, other than they're different coffees. Okay, start this, see if we get any bloom out of this one. Not too much, just sunk. It didn't rise. You know, the first one from the fresh roasted one rose up because it's puffing up, giving off gas. And when you use more of it, you'll actually see it bubble. Okay.
Pretty cookie.
Okay, so that's 3 different ones. One of our coffees, big national brand, and an even bigger national brand. And we're going to give it a minute after this, and then I'll try the taste. Okay, so now we're going to do a little taste test. This is the first one that I did, which is the Costa Rican coffee.
That you roasted.
Right, that I roasted. Good strong coffee taste. Little bit of spice. I'm drinking these black, by the way, because that's the way I drink coffee. Good. You'll also find in coffees that as they cool, you'll get different flavors too. So that's one of the things that, you know, you want to make sure as you go through the cup, it's good from the start to the end. I don't know why I did that. This is the second one. Big name brand. Again, good. This was already ground. Just has a strong coffee smell. Bitter. Bitter, yeah. No, it's got a bitter taste to it. Like it's...
Burnt?
Burnt or old. Ooh, no, like burnt and old. Yeah. Mm.
How much was that?
This was like $20 for 12 ounces. Yeah.
For burnt and old, okay.
Yeah, not good at all. Okay. And
Moving right along.
Moving right along, right. So this is the last one that I just did, and it hasn't really cooled, but let me see. This is big national brand with, no, I'm not going to tell you. who it is. Okay, it's not bad, the smell. It's a coffee smell, but I don't smell anything. There's no spice, there's no caramel, there's nothing. It's a coffee smell. It's actually better than the other one, than the ground one, but it's still...
Commercial coffee.
Yeah, it's still a commercial coffee that seems to be just dark coffee taste. It's like nothing that stands out in it. You know, it has no distinguishing feature.
It's called Colombian.
Yeah, it's a Colombian coffee, which should be pretty good, but... Okay, Sid's trying it now.
Gotten spoiled already.
All right, try this one. This is the pre-ground one. Good till November.
Okay. Needs a lot of milk and sugar.
All right, and lastly, that's the Costa Rican.
I'll be up to midnight, right?
You're supposed to just have a sip.
Yeah, but smooth.
Right.
Got a nice flavor. I could drink it black, and I don't like black coffee.
So there you have it. You know, it's going to be one of those, that's one of my concerns with how am I going to do this, because until you can get somebody to try different coffee like this and say, oh, okay, it doesn't have to taste like those other ones. That's where my main, what I see as the main stumbling block. Like I've said before, I can roast coffee 10 hours a day if I had to. It's how to get it to people who have never had a good cup of coffee, or nothing personal, haven't had that good cup of coffee, and all of a sudden we'll try it and go, oh, okay, this is what coffee is supposed to taste like. So that's our little test. And hopefully, you know, it wasn't, you know, filmed with cameras and everything else. This is the real thing in the real kitchen, under real conditions, probably just like your house. Well, hopefully your house is, well, hopefully your house is better than this.